Officials in Los Angeles are offering a $10,000 reward for information leading to the capture of the so-called Night Stalker. He's the sadistic killer wanted for a series of murders and rapes. KNBC's Phil Schuman reports.
The same man is suspected in 6 to 8 murders and 25 to 30 attacks. The latest victim, a 35-year-old man, shot in the head last Thursday. Now dubbed the Night Stalker, the crime spree covers 50 miles. The suspect varies the time, place, and type of attack, but he always enters through an open door or window.
I'm afraid for everybody, elderly, young, everybody.
I've been very apprehensive. I keep my doors locked and my guns loaded.
Those who don't already have guns are buying them. Locks are selling well, too. Meanwhile, investigators have distributed this composite all over Southern California.
Sheriff's Department, Martinez, help you?
Callers are flooding the Sheriff's Department with reported sightings, but so far, no solid leads.
We do not have anything of substance as of yet, and absolutely nothing that indicates that the suspect is close to being apprehended.
Though there is a large task force working on this case, investigators believe the so-called Night Stalker will be caught because of a tip from the public. To help motivate someone to come forward, Los Angeles County officials have authorized a $10,000 reward. In Los Angeles, Phil Schuman reporting for NBC News.
California's newest serial killer has reportedly struck in San Francisco. The so-called Night Stalker is blamed for 7 murders in the Los Angeles area. Now, police have linked the killer to a murder in San Francisco last weekend. Police say the only common thread in the killings is the time of day. The Night Stalker apparently picks his victims at random, entering their homes after dark through unlocked doors. The so-called Night Stalker may have struck again. A man suspected of climbing through open windows to rape and murder those inside has been sought by authorities in connection with 14 murders and as many as 19 assaults in Los Angeles and San Francisco. Early Sunday, an attack fitting the same description was reported in Mission Viejo, California. Joe Rico of KNBC reports.
A pre-dawn break-in, a male victim shot, the female occupant sexually attacked. It's all too familiar to investigators who say the so-called walk-in killer has struck again. This time farther south in the bedroom community of Mission Viejo, south of Los Angeles. It was almost 3 a.m. Sunday morning. A 29-year-old woman told deputies an intruder shot her boyfriend in the head, then turned on her.
The intruder grabbed her, he sexually assaulted her and tied her up. And it appears that he went through the residence after that and then left the residence. She managed to get loose to where she could call us on the 911 line, and that's when we responded.
Investigators say the attacker is on a statewide crime spree, attacking single women, elderly couples, children, anyone, any place where windows are left unlocked, the homes poorly lit. One of the latest attacks was in San Francisco. A 66-year-old man and his wife are both shot in the head following the break-in of their home. The man's death was the 14th murder by the so-called walk-in killer during the past 5 months. Authorities have launched a multi-agency task force to find the man they call a very cunning and dangerous killer. They also say they have a good description, a psychological profile, even a vehicle description, but nothing more. Joe Rico for NBC News, Los Angeles.
Californians have come to know him as the Night Stalker. He strikes in the night, and police say he has killed 14 people. Yesterday, he struck again, and Heidi Schulman reports people are wondering when and where he will strike next.
All right, you have an emergency there?
Police are getting hundreds of calls from frightened citizens, but have not identified the man Californians are calling the Night Stalker. He's blamed for 14 murders in 34 separate attacks. The crimes began in the Los Angeles area, but last week, the killer struck in San Francisco, and yesterday morning in Mission Viejo. There, a man was shot in the head, his girlfriend sexually assaulted. Los Angeles County Sheriff Sherman Block.
Nobody knows where this individual may strike next.
There is some pattern to the attacks. Often, victims' homes are yellow and near freeways. The killer enters through an unlocked door or window, and in some cases, he's left a message, a signature. Police won't reveal that signature, but psychologists say it may mean he wants to be caught. They also warn he could become even more dangerous.
The serial murderer will tend to become used to his acts of violence, and therefore it becomes more easy to do.
There is a compulsive element, a drive kind of element,
which pushes them to continue to repeat these crimes until the point that they're caught.
Many Southern Californians are seeking protection.
I like to sleep with the windows open and stuff, especially during this hot weather, but closing everything up.
Last night we had everything locked up, had the dog in the house, and even though it was hot, I'd rather be safe than sorry. I mean, it's frightening.
Psychologists say fear and publicity may be what the Night Stalker wants, but police hope it will also lead to someone spotting him before he murders again. Heidi Schulman, NBC News, Los Angeles.